Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure, okay, y'all, I just went live on YouTube. So if y'all can come on over, baby. If you are here for the free workshop, come on over. We're just getting set up, so y'all got to give me a moment. Welcome in. We are doing our free Cricut sticker workshop. We're making stickers. You know what I just realized? I didn't put stickers in the banner for y'all on TikTok. Hold on, TikTok. Let me go save this real quick. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Now let me change the picture. There we go. Can y'all see that banner okay? Hello, YouTube. Hello, Miss Pamela. Miss Monica. Hello, Miss Tamisha. Hello. Hello, y'all. I'm just getting a couple of things set up. Y'all bear with me with the timing. If you are just joining us over here on TikTok, please make sure to meet us. Oh, you know what? Hold on, TikTok. I got to get y'all set up too. I need to get y'all all the links needs to go into. We had a busy morning, y'all, so bear with me. Look, it's a free workshop, so we got to bear with me. Bear with me. So you need to go to live on YouTube, and then what am I trying to do? Stickers. So my sticker ebook for today is going to go on sale. So y'all got to give me a second to get that. The sticker ebook is going to go on sale today. And then my stickers, I just got to find the stickers. The stickers are also going to be on sale. The stickers are $1. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Make sure y'all go on over to YouTube. When you get to YouTube, come in and say hello. I just want to make sure everything is set up for y'all. I had a late start. So let me go put everything on sale. So the sticker ebook is 10 cookies today. I don't want y'all to have to use a code, so I'm trying to just, here we go. YouTube, can y'all hear me okay? Can someone let me know that y'all can hear me okay in the comment section? Good night, buddy. Enjoy your nap. You're welcome. Oh, here we go. Run sale. All right. Now, so the sticker book is live. What's today? The 26th. It'll only be live today. So let me save that. And then my stickers are $1. Let me make sure that's live. All right. So now y'all should see, if you go to my website, you should see my sticker ebook should be only 10 cookies, and then the stickers itself should be $1. Yep. All right, y'all. So if you're on here on TikTok, go over to YouTube, go to YT, y'all. And then YT, how y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay. All righty. Thank y'all for being patient. If you need the link, it's in my bio. All right, so YouTube, y'all ready? Drop a 3 in the heart if y'all ready for the free sticker workshop. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Hello, everybody. Make sure y'all come on over to YT. It is linked in my bio. All right, 3. All right. Thank y'all for engaging. Y'all know I'm all about engagement. So thank you for communicating and talking. So let's just walk through this week. Farron, what have we been doing? What have we worked on in this free workshop, y'all? This is the last day, okay? This is the last day of the free workshop. Can y'all believe it? That we're finally at the end, and I truly hope that it's, you know, been a blessing to you guys and learning how to use your Cricuts. And I've been getting the messages, I've been seeing the posts, I've been seeing the videos of you guys taking the things that you learned and creating different items for yourself, for your company, for your family, your friends. Hey, babe, can you tell mom? Sorry. So for those of you who are just not joining us, my name is Farron. And I am the creator behind Design Mastery Studio. And so over the last 4 weeks, we have been doing a free workshop. I had hi, Michelle. I had a video go super viral, y'all. Like, we're almost at 20K followers, okay, on TikTok. And so I need y'all to make sure y'all follow over here on YouTube, okay? But so we you know went a little viral, just a little bit. And I didn't realize there were so many people that wanted to learn how to create things with their Cricut, right? So I said, all right, you know what? Y'all show me some love. Y'all showed out. Y'all been rocking with me. Like I said, we're almost at 20, I think probably 18 point something followers on TikTok, and y'all just been rocking with me. So I said, you know what, I really want to do something to give back to you guys. So I decided to launch a free Cricut workshop. And in that Cricut workshop, I did 4 weeks of different projects. So yes, I always get asked, do you teach Cricut? Do you teach Cricut? Do you have classes? Do you have this? Do you have one-on-ones? Yes to all of that. But for me, to just show a little appreciation for me, I just said, you know what, hold off on buying anything for me, because I'm doing an actual free workshop where you guys can come and learn. So I do things a little differently. I'm not just going to show you, you know, this is the Cricut, this is what we do in Design Space. The way that I teach the Cricut is I like to do different projects. And in those projects, you're learning features in the Cricut. So the first week we did permanent vinyl. So I taught you guys how to utilize items in your using permanent vinyl, which is basically sticker adhesive, where you can put them on different things, right? And so I have where we created bookmark. All right, TikTok, go over to YouTube, okay? Click the link, not the ink. Click the link in the bio. We created a keychain that matches the bookmark. Okay. So I also want y'all to be able to walk away and create things that are suitable for other people, that are easy, right? That you can walk away and say, you know what, I learned this in this class and it's super easy. And then this is a different type of keychain. So these are easy gifts that you guys can create. The holidays, as fast as it's coming, right? Back to school, kids' book bags, all type of stuff. So being able to give you the opportunity to create things that you can use right away. All right. So the first week, that is what we did. We did adhesive, and we also did, and I can't find it. We did a cup. I showed you guys how to create a template for your cups. And for some reason, I'm not seeing it. So y'all just have to, believe me, or go watch the YouTube video. So I don't know where it's at. But anyway, so we did a cup. And in that cup, I showed you guys how to do a template and how to adhere it to the snow globes that we're also going to make. Okay. So here we go. We got this. So that's what we did week 1. So then week 2, we said we're going to learn how to do, how to use cardstock. Okay. So I showed you guys how to create, this is a live nameplate so that you guys can, when you're making videos or pictures or live, you always want something that represents you in the screen. And so that is something we created on week 2. All right. We created that on week 2. Make sure y'all watch the video. So we also did bookmarks. Okay. And so in the bookmark, we did, you can see that it's like a butterfly. And when it goes inside of a book, it's a cute little topper, like a bookmark topper. Can y'all see that? And it's super cute. It's glittery, right? So we made bookmark toppers. Okay. We also did other different kinds, but we did a traditional bookmark as well with layering and how to cut out, how to weld items together to get the images that you want. All right. So that's week 2. Then we went into week 3. And in week 3, we learned how to use HTV, which is the material that you use, heat transfer vinyl, I'm sorry, which is used to create t-shirts, right? That is the most popular thing that HTV is used on. So we made a hat where we just put my my brand on it. We just did some glitter. I don't know if y'all can see, but it's glittery. It's a glitter vinyl. We also made a tote bag. We did a tote bag. Okay. And then we also did a canvas. And I think it's missing like the I think the canvas is also missing. Stinky. Did Stinky take the canvas? No, I got it. Yeah. Hold on, we got the canvas coming. Thank you, sir. All right. So then we made a canvas so that you can for the holidays, or if you want to do some paint and sips or just some painting, where you can take images that you created and put it on canvases and then they paint over it. Okay, so that was week 3. All right, so week 4 is my favorite because this is what I came on the scene with TikTok. I was known as the sticker and bookmark girl. Okay, so I'm going to teach you guys how to use the print and cut feature. Now, doing the print and cut feature, I'm going to show you how to make stickers, right? That is the most requested workshop that I have, and y'all get to have it for free. Okay, so in this workshop, you guys also, thank you for the gifts. In this workshop, you also get to, I do have a package where you can upgrade. Okay, I cannot promise that the videos will always be on YouTube, but with the package that I have, it comes with a variety of items. Okay, let me get what it comes with. Today is the last day to purchase the upgrade to this workshop because it's the last day. There's no because of. So in the plus, it's called our VIP Plus Pass. In that VIP Plus Pass, you will get access to all 4 workshops, whether I leave it up or not. You will get access to it. Okay. You will also get my bonus workshop, which is cake toppers. Okay. That was another most requested, was my cake toppers. people have seen. And let me just show y'all that again, so that you are aware of the what it looks like for cake toppers. Yeah, I am going through a change. So I apologize that things are not in its spot. I'm about to be off, and we're gonna go through our workshop and get some things out and revamp. But this is an example of a cake topper. You could just put a stick on the back of it and make it a cake topper. So we're gonna go over how to create cake toppers. And I have an actual one, but y'all know stuff just, miraculously come up missing when you need it. Y'all know how it is. True crafters understand what I mean, right? So it will come with my cake topper workshop. It will also come with my sticker ebook, which is today it's on sale for 10 cookies, but you will get it included in the bundle. You will also get some files and SVGs that we have used throughout the workshop. You will also get a one-on-one 1-hour study hall with me. You will also be included into a raffle for a $20 Amazon gift card. And then you also get 50% off of my future workshops in 2025 of the workshops that I host. Okay. So remember, planner season is coming up. I'm just dropping that out there. So you will receive 50% off. So when I say that the VIP Plus is awesome to have, it's awesome to have. All right. So today we're going to go into stickers, right? But I'm not going to just show you stickers. The purpose of this particular workshop is to show you guys how to use the print and cut feature. All right. Flower said, oh, I almost forgot about the class. I'm here though. Person pink is sweating in hair. Yes, that's what I love. I love it. Oh, you know what? Because I'm on a computer, I'm pretty sure you did the little girl with the hair that's pink. Okay, I follow. It wrote it out in words. This workshop is hands-on and it is live. If you didn't know, we are live. This is not a pre-recording. And if y'all have questions, you have to ask. Okay, feel free to ask whatever questions that you may have. If you are on TikTok, please make sure you come over to YouTube and you will be able to see my screen. I'm just going to drop a little bit of everything. I actually have a sticker order that I'll be working on today. And today we're going to be using our A-Sub vinyl stickers. So let's talk about our stickers. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Are there any questions before we get started? Any questions? Are there any questions before we get started? Can y'all drop in the chat what Cricut you own? What Cricut do you own? All right, Miss Monica says she has a Joy Extra. Now, Miss Monica, I've been seeing you rocking that Joy Extra. I just want to say, okay, if y'all haven't, make sure y'all follow Monica Expressions on Expressive Creations. Write it in the chat, Miss Monica. Make sure y'all follow her on TikTok. Super amazing, super knowledgeable. Miss Sabrina, she says she has a Explore Air 2, a Cricut Maker 3. Do you have 4 Cricuts? Or okay, a Cricut 4. A Cricut 4 and then a Maker 3. Oh, Miss Sabrina, you got it all. You got it all, Miss Sabrina. Okay, we got a Maker. And we have a Maker 3, a Joy, and a Joy Extra. Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I really wanted to get the Joy, but I felt like not the Joy Extra, because I hear it was really good with stickers. But I haven't gotten that. Hello, make sure you guys come over to YouTube, TikTok. I'm not really watching y'all. But make sure y'all come on over to YouTube. It's linked in my bio. Please and thank you. Okay. So let's talk about stickers. Well, again, it's a full workshop, but it's going to be mainly about stickers. But again, I want to teach you guys the back end of Cricut. Okay. And so with Cricut, it's going to be, we're doing a print then cut. All right. That is the feature that we're learning today, is print then cut, meaning you're going to print it on your printer. Then you're going to cut it using your Cricut. Okay. This feature allows you to print using like your inkjet or laser printer, whichever type of printer that you own. And then you're going to have your Cricut cut around the image that you created. Okay. So this is good for, like, if, again, stickers, labels, or even just regular decals that you may want to be printed out. Okay. I also use the print and cut feature when I'm making t-shirts. Hold on. Stinky. Oh, he might be asleep, y'all. Do you have a shirt that I made? Do you have his shirt that I made? Like one of them birthday shirt, something with color on it? And I could show you what I made, made using at home. So to show you guys that a print and cut feature is for all different things, right? And even for those of you who are wanting to create your own bookmarks or your own thank you cards, this is a thank you card that I created at home using the print and cut feature. All right. So, yeah. Okay. So then what else can you do using print and cut? You can do planner stickers, you can do labels, treat bags, die cut logos, custom names. No, what color? Like his oh, you know what? No, it's like this, like that up there, like actually you could pass me those two. Those are print and cut. What? The Sonic and the Ninja. And even the helmet. All right, I'm going to show y'all some that I printed at home and where you can utilize print and cut features. I can't keep it on the screen long because some of them are licensed. These are for personal use only, okay? Hey, Tay, we on TikTok, girl. Hey. Thank you for sharing out the live. Y'all on TikTok, make sure you go follow Tay. And those of you who are on YouTube, when y'all play this back, if y'all are needing more in-depth, like Chat GPT as well as Midjourney, then please make sure that y'all go follow our girl Tay. Her name is Crafty Tay over on TikTok. So I'm putting that on there for y'all on the replay for those of you who are over here on YouTube. All right, so these are examples of what I printed on my printer and I created, and these are going on t-shirts. So these were images that I print online myself, or on my computer using my Cricut print and cut feature. Okay. So you could do a whole lot. You could also do the party favors, which is what I just showed you. This is also a print and cut feature, part of my party favors. Okay. So print and cut feature is a lot. So what does print and cut do in the Cricut? It creates when you print it on a Cricut, it creates a black registration line. And that is how it reads what it is that your Cricut needs to print, which I'm literally going to make everything and print everything live so that you can see it from start to finish. Okay. So what is the difference between regular cutting and print then cut? So standard cutting, it uses material like what we've already learned, like your vinyl or your cardstock. That is your regular cutting feature. All right. Then when you use the print and cut, it's putting both of them together. It's putting your printing together as well as your cutting together. But this is going to allow you to be able to get like full color images, just like I just showed you, or like stickers like these, right? We created these stickers, and then it's going to allow you to be able to print them and cut right around your images so you have a nice clean cut. Okay. Because if you're anything like me, I cannot cut with no scissors straight at all. Okay. And then the best thing about this is that, so y'all see when I had to do this, right? I had to layer it. I had to do different layers. But when you do print and cut, everything is flat. You're not worrying about layering your items, right? So like if I wanted to layer, I could. So for instance, oh, here's the cup, y'all. I found the cup. This is the cup that we learned in week 2 or week 1. I gotta shake it because it is a snow globe. But this is the cup that we made, just for those who cared. This is the cup that we created. All right. So this is an example of print and cut. Ignore this. It came off. But this is an example of a party favor that we use print and cut feature. So again, a flat image with full of color, right? And I cut it using my Cricut, uploaded it, and let the Cricut cut it. But then I also was able to layer it if I chose to, right? And made it 3D. And that's what gave me the 3D illusion that it has on the box. Okay. So this is another example of print and cut, all the way down to the pizza that's on the top. So it's so many different ways. Once you learn how to use print and cut using your Cricut, y'all, it's going to elevate whatever it is that you're trying to create. Okay. Print and cut works. I'm sorry, we all say print and cut is print then cut. It works on your Explore Air, your Explore 3, your Makers, and then the Cricut Joy Extra. Okay. The regular Joy does not support the Cricut print then cut feature. Okay. The maximum size for your print area is 6.75 by 9.25. Mr. Darrell. Look, Mr. Darrell. I'm sorry. I'm not even paying attention to TikTok, but I just saw you come on. Hello, Mr. Darrell. Check your messages because you ain't been checking them. But I'm live on YouTube, y'all. So come on over to YouTube. We're doing a free sticker workshop. But hi, Mr. Darrell. I miss you so much. Okay, back to this. If y'all haven't, please follow Mr. Darrell Custom Grad Stoles over on TikTok, okay, and YouTube. So that is your max size. So can y'all tell me what the max size is? Because also I want to make sure that y'all paying attention. Okay. What's the max size that you can utilize using the print and cut feature? Did anybody catch it? Hey, Cap and Go. Hello, hello. Make sure you come on over to YouTube. Make sure y'all hit that follow button if you haven't already. There you go. 6.75 by 9.25. Thank you so much, Miss Monica. All right. So that is the size. That is the max that the print and cut feature is on Cricut. Okay. So different type of materials that you can use are matte, glossy. Okay. Those are the main ones. So whether it's glossy cardstock or glossy sticker paper, or matte sticker paper or matte cardstock. Okay. So you can pretty much print on either one of those. Sometimes, I will tell you just a little tip. Sometimes the Cricut does have a hard time printing on glossy papers, the older versions. So like my 1 and my 2 will give me problems, but my 3s I haven't had any issues with. It has printed, but we'll find out today, right? Any questions about anything that I just now stated? If y'all, if you've never used the print then cut feature, can y'all drop a 3 in the chat? If you felt like, you know what, today I'm like, I really want to learn this because I haven't been able to use it. Or if you used it, but you need a little bit of extra help, can you drop a 3 in the chat? So the stickers that we're going to learn today, all right, what I'm going to utilize the different type of papers. So this is a sub, all right, this is the vinyl stickers, and this is going to be a glow in the dark. We're going to try this glow in the dark. It's super cute, y'all. I'll have to show y'all. We'll light it up. I'm gonna leave it after we print it, leave it in the sun over here by the window, and then we'll go into a dark space so you can see how that lights up when you have your cut. Thank you, Miss Monica. Okay. So that is our glow in the dark sticker. Then we also have our matte. And then we have our glossy. Okay. So these are A subs. They're all linked. There's actually a bundle in my TikTok shop. That's a really good deal right now. Just throwing that out there for y'all. Okay. So check that out. This is the paper that we're going to be using. We're not going to do the matte, but the matte is going to be the same as the glossy. Okay. So we're going to start. I do actually have a sticker order that we're going to be working on that I saved just for this workshop. So I'm going to walk you through, the the sticker workshop by making from start to finish, okay? So bear with me as I bring everything up. Does anyone have any questions? All right, no questions, no questions. All right, so let's bring up our Canva. Again, bear with me because y'all gonna see some. I have to like create it and everything. But I was like, let me just save it for the workshop. So let's go to Canva. So I use Canva a lot. I also use Creative Fabrica. I love both. So I'm going to create everything. Oh, let me share my screen. Sorry, guys. All right. YouTube, let me know that y'all can see the screen nice and clear before I get started, and make sure that y'all can hear me. Can you drop a 1 in the chat if you can see the screen and you can hear me? Make sure y'all drink y'all water. Drop a 1 in the chat. Okay. Thank you, Miss Monica. Thank you for rocking with me. I love all of your supports. Thank you, Miss Sabrina. Okay, so I'm just going to use a 5x5 canvas right now, okay? Because this is just what I'm going to use to create the stickers, and then I'm going to upload them into Cricut. Hello, Miss Katrina. Hello, Miss Davis. Thank you, Flower. Okay, so that's just my preference. I like the 5x5. You can do whatever size you want, but I just like to separate my stickers and using a 5x5. So I know this particular order, they're wanting custom stickers for a cup, and the theme is fishing. Black girls that fish. That's the theme, right? And so that's what we're going to create and we're going to come up with today. So that's, and then also too, Stinky goes into kindergarten. So he is wanting monster truck stickers as well. So we're going to try to blend the two together. And I'm going to do like name tags for him. Okay. So that way y'all will get to see what I'm making. So I am using Creative Fabrica. And if you've been around, you know I love Creative Fabrica. And so I know he wants a monster truck. Okay. So I'm going to just type in, if you haven't used Creative Fabrica, it's a great way for you to utilize and learn. Where you don't have to start from scratch. So I'm going to type in monster truck PNG, because those are the images that I want. And I know it's a shark truck. And so it's a great place for you guys to get the basis of what you're wanting to get. If I don't find it, I did already have it up, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys. Maybe if I put in shark monster truck, y'all tried to not S. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's not coming up. Okay, but it's okay. I already got it saved. And so the monster truck, let's pretend that we just did the shark monster truck just now. Let me bring it up. Out of all the trucks, y'all, this is the truck that he chose. All right, so this is the monster truck that he chose as in regards to his back to school stickers with his name on it. Okay, so whenever you find the trucks or whatever image that you're looking for, you're then going to hit the download button. Okay, what I always like to make sure that my images have, that they say commercial. Okay, because if I'm selling the items or anything, I just always like to make sure that it has commercial licensing on it. Okay, so I'm going to download it. And once I download it, I see a lot of people, and Miss Monica, sorry, because I was just on your live, I see a lot of people extract all and save. It takes up a lot of memory on your computer. So what I like to do is I like to just take the PNG image and I just drag it to my downloads. Okay. And then I can just delete this one off, and then I can just go back into my downloads. All right. And so that just helps you not have so much memory taken up on your computer by extracting everything that comes in the file sometimes. Okay. That's my little trick. So we have this truck. All right. And so what I'm going to do with this truck, I'm going to bring it into my Canva. So I've saved it, and I'm going to hit this download button over here. No, I'm not. I'm going to show y'all the right way. I'm going to hit the upload, and I'm going to upload file. And I'm going to take this truck, and you can either drag it like this, or you can double click it, whichever you prefer. Okay. If you drag it, it'll just take it to your canvas where you don't have to come over here and make the extra step. Okay. So it'll just put it on your canvas. So I like to create on a darker canvas, so that way I can see any outlines that I'm creating or any backgrounds that may be left. So I always change mine, just a preference, to a light gray, and that way I can see everything that's behind the screen, behind the image. Okay, so this one was a PNG, so the background was already removed. That's something that Creative Fabrica also is a positive, is that a lot of times it comes where it's already transparent. Okay, so I know I want this image, but with this image, I want to add his name, my son's name. So you could do this in Cricut, but again, I've been showing y'all how to do things in Cricut this entire workshop time for week 1, 2, and 3. So now I'm just going to show you guys how to mix it up if you wanted to create it in Canva. Okay, and so then I would just add his name here and do it that way. Okay, so now let's just say I want, let me just add his name so y'all can see. All right, if you haven't already, make sure that you put your business brand inside of your Canva so that it saves the fonts and all of that. Little plug. Okay, so if you're dealing with little kids, I'm trying to, he's in kindergarten, so that's why I don't do all caps. I'm trying to teach him the identifying letters, which he's really good at. So I don't want to do all caps, because then they'll write their name the way that they see it, right? So I'm going to just make his name Diedrich, and I'm going to put it, I want to put it under, again, y'all, we're going to design together. So let's make it white. I feel like that's too much. I did not want this truck, y'all. I just want y'all to know that this was not on my bingo list. All right. So let me see if we play around with some elements, if anything will pop. I don't feel like it will. Okay, that may pop a little bit more. Nope, that won't pop. Nope. I feel like that pops a little bit. All right. And then we can, let's see if another color will look better. So to change the color, you just come over here to this little circle. You can't use the lettering up here because that would change the inside. So you have to come back to the outline to change it to whatever color, that you may want. So I want to try to match this blue up here. So I'm going to use the little Doppler and try to get a color that I feel will pop. Okay. Hey y'all. Yes. So you can't see the screen. You have to come on YouTube. Everything is on YouTube. If you click my link in my bio, you'll be able to see the screen nice and clear. All right. So we're just going to stick with that, right? Him and his little shark truck. All right. So if I just wanted this, I'm going to group these two together. Okay. And then you can make your outlines here, or you can make it in Cricut. All right. But if you wanted to make your outline here, you're going to hit edit. You're going to go to shadows, and then you're going to click outline. Okay. And so, of course, I want a white outline because I wanted the sticker feature. And you can fix the sizing however thick you want it. Okay. So in this case, I don't want a lot of white. I just want to. Hi, we can see your screen. Miss everything you're doing. Yeah. So to see my screen, you need to come over to YouTube. So if you read the image that's on the screen, it's telling you guys that we're live on YouTube. So it is linked in my bio for you guys to come over. It's a free workshop. You're more than welcome to come over to visit and to watch. All right. Okay. So I like this, right? I don't need too big, but I like it. So now if you wanted to create a digital sticker, your digital sticker is done. All right. So if I wanted to do this, I'm going to hit save. I'm going to keep it as a PNG. And I always like to upsize my stickers. I do 2.5. And you want to make sure that it's a transparent background. Okay, it's a transparent background. Now, to create the transparent and to change the size, you do need the Canva Pro. Okay, the free accounts will not work for that. All right, so now I'm going to hit download. And if you were, let's just say we were in Word. Let's see. I don't even know if people use Word like that, but if we was in Word and you were typing notes, I don't know, and you wanted some digital stickers to insert, okay, and you wanted to have your digital stickers, then you would just go to insert and you will insert your photos from this device. And it's in my downloads now. And now I have a digital sticker. Okay. So then I would just make this a text that I can just go in front of anything. And now you have a digital sticker. All right. That you can place wherever. I just use this as an example, but you know, it can go anywhere. So if you were creating, I don't know. Workshops, not workshops. What are they called? What is it called, y'all? Books, journaling. Digital planners. There you go. So if you wanted to create digital planning stickers, this is how you would do it. You would save it and then upload it into whatever platform you're using, whether it's GoodNotes, Procreate, whatever it is that you're using, you can utilize that. Okay. Sorry, I had a blank. All right. So that's one sticker that we're going to create. Now I'm also going to do it so I want to duplicate this page because I'm going to also do it without the background so that you guys can see the sticker, how to create it in Canva. So are there any questions on how to take images or how to create images or backgrounds in Canva? Are there any questions on that? Because I'm going to do everything else in Cricut. Oh, you know what? I do need some fish. I need some fishing, some elements that I want to bring over. So if they have good elements, I feel like this hat is cute. This hat is cute. So I like to you could take your elements, change them up, and then save them. It is a girl's cup, so I'm going to try to change. She's a pink girly. So we're going to do that hat. Let's see what other elements it came up with. And if y'all have any questions as I go, please feel free to ask those questions, okay? What is anybody can think of anything else, any other elements for fishing? Let's see, girls. I don't want the girls to be fishing. I just wanted some. We can do a hook. You always need a hook because it's going to be like a little sticker sheet. And then we can do, I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, we're going to take these two images. All right, so we're going to hit save. All right, we're going to do it the same way. I'm going to take the hat and I'm going to share. I'm going to hit download. Now, I want to make sure that it's this page. I don't like it doing this way because it's going to give me a folder, a file that I got to extract. I don't like that. So I like to save each page unless it's a huge document, y'all. But for in this case, it's 2 pages. So I'd rather just save it separately. If you click the save download settings, it's going to save it for the next time that you come to save on this page. Okay, so I did the hat. I've already done Diedrich, and so now I'm going to go and save the hook. Okay, and I'm going to download, and you see it automatically changed it to page 3, but it kept all of my other things, my background transparent and my 2.5, right? It kept all of that. So I'm going to download. All right, so now everything up here you see is downloaded. Now I could have put words here so that it's saved. Let me just do that pink hat so y'all can see. Just giving y'all a small Canva. So if you see here, at first it said Diedrich because that's the title of this, because it took from the word that I put in here. But if I now go back and I save it, okay, if I go back and save it for page 2, oh, it's still doing it as Diedrich. Hold on, y'all. Oh, no, it didn't. You see it changed it to pink hat. All right. So I try to make it a habit to name each page so that when I go and I'm searching for stuff, it's there. It don't have Diedrich 8, 9, 10. Okay. So just a little thing, make sure that y'all do. All right. So now I'm going to open up my Cricut. So using Cricut, it's called Cricut Design Space. And it's loading. Hello, those of you on TikTok, come on over to YouTube and hang out with us. We're waiting on it to load. All right, so now this is what we call Design Space. If you need more in depth of Design Space itself, please make sure that you go check out week one of the Cricut workshop. We did a lot. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get the chat back. Okay. Okay. So now we have our Cricut Design Space. So a lot of questions, and we went over this in week 1, but I'm going to just quickly go over it. Cricut Access. A lot of people have Cricut Access. And I'm always asked, do you use Cricut Access? I don't. I use Creative Fabrica. I use all the other sites that you can utilize, design bundles. I use all of those platforms. So I do not personally have Cricut Access. You do not need to have Cricut Access to run. Now, there's certain features to have Cricut Access that you have to utilize. You have to have this to utilize. Now, there is a sticker feature that you need access from, but I'm going to show you how to do it if you don't have Cricut Access. Okay. So if I am doing my page, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to go to a new project, and I'm going to choose my blank canvas. Okay. Again, if you wanted to know more about Cricut Design Space itself, just make sure you watch week 1. We went a little bit more into the features of Design Space. Make sure y'all drink y'all water. All right. So what do we need to do? So the first thing we want to do, okay, does anyone remember the max size that you can utilize for your Cricut? Does anyone remember that? Again, I want y'all to talk back to me. It's on the screen if you need a cheat sheet. Scroll up. Does anybody remember? And I know YouTube is a lot slower than TikTok, so I apologize. So if you're needing to find the chat, you have to minimize and to go into the chat. You have to go click on chat. And those of you who are over here on YouTube, can y'all please go and like the video, please? Please like the video. All right, I'm going to give it to y'all for the sake of time. It is 6.75 by 9.25. Well, why does that matter? All right. So it matters because, thank you, Miss Claudia. So it is 6.75 by 9.25. That is the max that print then cut prints. Okay. So I like to create a guide. We talked more about guides, I believe, the week before last. But I like to create a guide. And just a heads up, Cricut just went through a new features, a upgrade. What is it called? Upgrade. So if I miss out on anything or something change and I get stuck, y'all bear with me because sometimes it's some new features. But we just went through an update. So they did a maintenance and usually it comes with updates. I can see one now. So I like to create a guide. Guides are important when you're trying to design and Cricut design space, especially if you're using, like, it's the max of a size that you can utilize. So I like to create a square. So I go to shapes and I click on square. Okay. So that's going to be my guide. And I'm going to create it to be the max size. So you want to unclick the lock. Okay. And that's going to give it where you can change the ratio of this square to be any size. Okay, I'm going to show you if I lock it. If I lock it, if I change the width to 4, it's going to automatically change the height. If I change the width to 12, it's going to evenly change it. All right. Now, let's go back down to the 2. If I go and I unclick, all right, if I unclick this and I change just this to 12, it only does the width. Okay, it only does the width. So I want to make sure that this is unlocked because I want to do a custom size. So I want it to be 6.75 by 9.25. Okay, that is the size that I want. That's my guide. This is the max. So whatever stickers I want to create or print and cut image that I want to create has to fit inside of this box. Okay. So I want to change this box because I don't want it to cut. If I keep it over here, if you look in your layers, it's going to say basic cut. Well, I don't want it to cut. Thank you for the follow. Make sure y'all come over to YouTube. You don't want to cut, right? I want to change this to operation and I want to change it to guide. So when you change it to guide, it is just going to be that. It's going to be an outline of the max space that you can use. Okay. So I want to then go and I want to take the Diedrich sticker that we just made. Okay. So again, I saved it and this is the sticker that I saved it as. All right. And so I'm going to go through all of this and I'm going to hit continue. All right. I saved it as a transparent background, so I don't have to do anything on this page. You see, it's already giving me the transparent background. All right. I don't have to do anything. If it didn't have a transparent background, then you just click on the space that you want to remove. You see how it's removing the space? You just click on wherever it is that you want it to remove to get it become a transparent background. Okay. So I'm going to restore. Sorry, I'm going to hit restore and I'm just going to brush over everything. Brush over everything just to make sure I get all my space back. All right. So now I'm going to apply and continue. So again, this section over here, it will break it up for you and separate. It'll do a lot of stuff, but we don't have Cricut access, so we're not using that feature. We're going to be using the flat graphic. Now, if I only wanted the outline of this image, if I only wanted this section, right? If I wanted to cut some cardstock to fit this, I'm going to use this feature. But because I wanted to print the actual image, I'm going to use flat graphic. That just means it takes a full color image and flattens it. It turns it into a single layer. Hello, Miss Audrey. Thank you for coming. If y'all over here on TikTok, thank you for watching and getting my watch hours and double tapping the screen. But if y'all are on YouTube, And you have me on your TV, please put me on your TikTok on your phone and still help me over there, double tap and share out the live, please. Okay. I appreciate y'all. But TikTok, come on over to YouTube and hang out with us. You can see the screen. I know y'all are saying we can't see. That's the purpose. I need y'all to come over to YouTube. All right. So now we're going to upload this as a flat graphic and we're going to hit continue. All right. And then I'm going to upload. I forgot to name it, but y'all get the picture. Okay. So once that uploads, it is now here. And you see it's huge, right? So I'm going to create, I'm going to leave it locked. And I just want, these are going to be 3-inch stickers. Okay. These are going to be 3-inch stickers. So I want to see this background. So I want to be able to change my background color because anytime I'm making stickers, 9 times out of 10, my background is white for the stickers. So I want to change the canvas just like I do in Canva. Okay. Hello, Cookie. Aw, hi, Cookie. Didn't even know that was you. I hope all is well. So I'm going to go here. And you can see now, right? If I zoom in, you can now see the background is good to go. Y'all see that? All right. So now I want to show you guys how to take an image and turn it into a sticker in Design Space. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to upload, but now I'm going to go upload that original image, the original download that I saved that didn't have anything in the background. Okay. So I'm going to upload that image the same exact way. It's still going to be a transparent background, so I don't have to change anything. Hey, Nicole. Yes, ma'am. If you see on the screen, it's telling you guys to come over on YouTube. And you can literally see the screen that I'm creating on YouTube. All right. Link is in the bio. All right. So if you click on apply and continue, then you're going to have this flat graphic again, right? And you're going to click flat graphic. And then you're going to hit continue. All right. Again, making sure you name. I'm just going to do a monster truck. And I'm going to make it shark. All right. And I'm going to upload it. For those of you who are over here on TikTok, I am doing a free Cricut sticker workshop on YouTube. All right. So now you have your image. Same thing. I'm going to size it to a 5 just because I want to be able to see it when I'm working on it. All right. So I'm going to zoom in. So now you see there's no, hold on. Y'all know Cricut be tripping sometimes. Bear with it, okay? Bear with it. Look, Cricut over here trying to tell you, look, you could just use our access and upload monster trucks. No, ma'am. Hold on, because sometimes Cricut be tripping. That just means we just need to go back and re-upload it. So now it's already saved. Okay, so now I don't have to go back through and save anything, redo it. I'm just going to go to my recent uploads and I'm going to add it to my canvas. All right, so now I'm going to turn it into, and it's blurry because it's super huge. It tells you I zoomed in a lot, right? All right, so there we go. So now we got a clean, crisp image. I want to create this to be a sticker. Now, if you have access, it's going to be super easy because you could just click create sticker and you can tell it if you want a kiss cut sticker or a die cut sticker. And I'll explain the difference of the two. Okay. But right now we're just focusing on die cut stickers. All right. But if you had access, it's an easy press. Now, for those of us who said not today, you can utilize the feature of an offset. It does take time for it to read it. I don't know why. All right. So you see now you have this huge blue outline. Okay. So I get to move and toggle it left to right, whether you want it bigger or smaller. I don't like to tell y'all standard sticker sizing or anything like that because every image is different. Okay, every image is going to be different, so you have to play around with, because I like to use a 0.09, but a 0.09 over here is too thick, right? So I don't need all that white space because I really want them to focus on the sticker, but I want just a little bit of it, right? So I'm going to make it, I'm just going to start toggling it over. Let's do 7.5. And see, it's going a little bit down. Let's do 7. Just because I don't want it huge. I don't want a big old background. I feel like I like 7. All right. So I'm doing a 0.07. I'm going to apply it. Okay. And so you see it made a cut and it made it gray. I am going to take it and I'm going to turn it white. Okay. Now, if you wanted a blue background, you can turn it to whatever color that you desire. If you wanted yellow stickers to match, to kind of pop with the truck, you can do that. Okay. But in this case, I'm just going to use the white features so that it gives me that sticker look. Okay. And actually, y'all, after I put the yellow, I was like, that's kind of cute. We're going to do yellow. We're going to do yellow. All right. So now we have 2 images. So this is the background of it, bless you. And then this is the print then cut. Okay. So I want this to stay together. All right. We want long lasting. So I'm going to align it back and I'm going to center it. Sorry. I'm going to center the image back to center. All right. Then I'm going to hover over both images and I'm going to attach it. Okay. And then I'm going to flatten it. So now the Cricut is going to know it needs to print this whole thing, including this yellow or orange, whatever color you want to call it. I guess it's a yellow orange, but neither here nor there. It's going to print this, but then it's also going to cut the outline of it. Okay. It's also going to cut the outline of it. All right. And so now some of y'all have seen, well, that'll be another one. Okay. So now I have my sticker that I created in Cricut itself, right? So remember, I want to take my stickers down to a 3. All right. I want to take my stickers down to a 3. I want to see if I don't want to confuse y'all, but I really want to show y'all this feature. No, I'll wait. That'll be for the class. Like if y'all need expanded. That way I don't confuse anybody. Okay. So now, hey D, can I get my charger? The long one, like for the work computer? Thank you, babe. Okay, so now if I was just to have this, right? And I'm going to duplicate it. Oh, y'all, we forgot to add his name. Hold on. So now we can still add our name. So we can come here to text. All right. And we can make it big. And we want it to be white. And we'll pick the font after. So always write whatever it is you want. And then you can always change the font. Okay. Let's see. I kind of like that. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. So I'm in the Cricut so you can see that it's making you pay. If you don't have your own font yet, you can go click the dots. I'm sorry, the filter, and you can bring up free fonts if you would like. I have hundreds of images. So yeah. I'm going to go over here to system. And I'm just going to find a font that's like super cute. My favorite kitty font, but I don't want all caps. Just because it's for him. Don't come this way because no camera. I'm gonna do this one. Right there is fine because this is dying. Thank you, love. All right, so we're gonna do this one in Diedrich. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. We're going to do this one in Diedrich. And I feel like the white pops better. I don't know why over here. But if you wanted to, you could still do an offset. Hold on. Why it's not giving me my blue? Why my offset not working? Hold on, y'all. Oh, there you go. Okay. So if I wanted to, I could still do an offset. And I could still make it a different color to where it pops. Okay. And I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to attach it. No, I'm not. I'm going to flatten it. Sorry. Back it up. So I'm going to highlight over the all of it and I'm going to flatten. That way it flattens to the image. Okay. If I hit attach, it's going to turn it to the same color as this background. So you just want to flatten it. All right. So now I'm going to make that image back to my 3. I'm going to take this one out and I'm going to put this over here. So that way you have blue, you have different colors, but it'll be the sharks. And then you just make it fit. Okay. So remember, this is the max that this could be. Okay. So if I wanted smaller stickers, I can make smaller ones, which I will, because if you know Farron, you know that Farron is going to be you know that Farron is going to fill the sticker sheet to everything. All right. Okay. So here we go. Okay, so now you got basically stickers and now I want to fill it in. Okay, so when customers order stickers and I have extra space, I just offer them smaller images of their stickers because I can fill this space. So I can still fit. This is still almost a 1-inch sticker. That's still pretty big, and I could probably move stuff over and move it around to be a 1-inch. And actually, I want the height to be 1 inch. It'll change. There. All right. So let's see. That might be too big. So let's just go back down to this, the width being 1 inch. There we go. And then now we could just put different, little extra freebies inside of the middle. And your customer now has extra stickers that they can utilize, or yourself. Okay. Any questions about this? Thank you, Miss Sabrina. I forget that sometimes when y'all are watching live, y'all rewind all the way to the beginning. So I have to realize that even though y'all not responding, it's because sometimes it's because y'all are just not at the space that I'm at. Y'all have rewinded it all the way to the beginning. All right, so I was trying to fit some stuff here, but I don't want to go smaller than that. I feel like anything smaller, where he gonna put that on? So again, try to fit y'all's images as best as possible. I try to fill every spot that I can. Okay, so this is going to be our die cut stickers. All right, so die cut is individual, separated. You don't want it attached to the paper itself. This is our die cut stickers. All right, so now I'm going to, because I want this to stay together. If I go right now and I go hit make it, let's hit save. And that's just going to just name it week 4 stickers. And if I just hit save, I'm sorry, if I just hit make it, it's saving y'all. Y'all know Cricut be slow. Make sure y'all come over to YouTube. Thank y'all TikTok for hanging out. Okay. So if I just go over to make it, it's not going to put it where I want it. So you remember I put the little stickers, I put it in between for a reason, right? I wanted it in the middle because I wanted it to fill this space. So I'm going to hit cancel because you want to make sure that you attach everything together so that it prints it as one. You're telling it that you want it to print as one. Okay. All right. So now you see it made it one image. And so now when I go to make it, it's going to all be one. Give it a second. So now you see it's going to all be one. Okay, so if you're getting it and you want it all to stay together, you have to attach the full image together. But that is also why I like to get my guide of my 6.75 by 9.25, because I know that that's the max that I can print. So let me just make it that, save it all together, and it'll be easy to upload it. Okay. Now, for whatever reason, if you forget that step, so I'm going to detach it. All right. Because I like to show y'all all steps. Okay. Because we all make mistakes, or we all don't want to use, work the same way as the last person. So if you did it that way, you could still take the little cars that did not go on this page, and you could still move it by highlighting one or two or all of them. And you're going to hit these three dots and you're going to move object. Okay. And we're just going to move it to that page. So you could still achieve that goal, and you can still put it over here if you chose. Okay. If it didn't do it, or you forgot this step, you could still just drag it to this page and fill it in wherever you want it to fill. Okay. And we could probably get some more over here too. I can, put some more on the side. Okay. All right. So now we're going to cancel. So this is going to be our die cut one. All right. So I'm going to, I feel like, let's do this, because you will be able to see if it's too big. So yeah. Hold on, my computer glitching. There we go. So if you're like, I wonder if I can go over just a little bit, or if I can add images over here, all you need to do is do exactly what we just did by attaching it. And if it's too wide, it's going to give you an error. You see over here in the corner, it gives you a red error, and it's telling you that your image is too large. Your image cannot fit within this frame. All right. So that just means you can't go that far over. So if you just wanted extra stickers, let's see. Again, I don't mind when I'm creating orders or stickers or whatever I'm doing. I don't mind just kind of playing with it to see if I can get my max space. So am I good? It looks like I'm good. It would sometimes it take a second for it to come up, but it looks like I'm good, right? So I know that I'm going to detach again, and I'm going to put more stickers, but I'm going to turn it sideways this time on this side, and then I can get more into that space on that one sheet, okay? Because it's all about fitting into that one sheet that you have. But remember, don't overlap. Remember not to overlap. And sometimes it's God to help you too. You see how in here we had a little bit of extra space over here. So let's see. We're going to try to fit it in, but you also don't want to overlap your other stickers. Because this is stickers I actually need, I'm going to fill my spaces, y'all. Bear with me. All right. So now if I go back, let's move our guide out the way. Now if I go back and I hit attach, let's see if I went too far over. No, looks like I did good. So that just gave me more of a full sheet and more stickers on your sheet. Okay, y'all. So use your spaces. So now that it's attached, I'm going to move that to the side. Those are going to be my die cut stickers. All right. Now I'm going to go into my Kiss Cut stickers. Okay. These take a little bit more time. Hi, Miss Gwen. Make sure you come up on YouTube. These take a little bit more playing around with. Because they're going to be Kiss Cut stickers. Hi, Miss Gwen. All right. So now let me see. I want this to be. So now I'm going to create what we call a Kiss Cut sticker. When I sell my Kiss Cut stickers, I do it in a 4x6, and I'm going to show you why. All right. So if I do a 4x6, I do a 4x6, and I turn it. I know that I can get 2 sticker sheets. Let me turn it white, y'all. Sorry. I know I can get 2 sticker sheets on one guide. Let's turn this back to a guide. Sorry. I know I can get 2 sticker sheets. So when I make my stickers, I utilize the 4x6 as a sticker sheet. So let me just show y'all. Okay. So this is a sticker sheet. All right. So I just showed you guys, this is a die cut. This is what we just created on the screen that we're going to cut, and it's going to cut, and it's going to be an individual picture like this. That's a die cut. I can't keep saying the word. Sorry. Then these are called Kiss Cut stickers or sticker sheets. And that's because you have the backing, but your sticker just easy peel off. Okay. Your sticker still just easy peel off. Okay. So that is a sticker sheet. All right. That's what we're going to make, but we're going to make it as a big sheet versus the 2 little small sheets. Okay. So that is why I do the 4x6. And these are super cute if you have your planners, whether you offer a freebie or an upgrade, where you can take you see here, we got the bookmark, but then you can offer a sticker sheet and it can go into your little bookmark. Now we do have planner season coming back up, y'all. So make sure y'all look out for that workshop. This is probably the 3rd or 4th time we've done that workshop, and y'all love it. So, but anyways, you're learning how to make the stickers for your planners that you're also going to want to learn about. Okay. So it looks cute, and you can do a whole sheet. Now you can still also do individual stickers, but it just looks better on a sticker sheet for me when I'm doing my planners. Okay. All right. So let's go back to the screen. All right. So now we're going to create our sticker sheet. All right. Which is going to be our Kiss Cut. But first, before I go into what it is that it needs to be done, I'm just going to attach it for a sec. Nope, I didn't mean to attach. I meant to just group it, y'all. Hold on, because I don't want to confuse my layers. Let's just group it for right now. Let's move it over. We need to create the images that my customer wants. All right, so we're going to get Deidre's out the way. All right. So now I know she wants, again, this is the one that's the fishing theme. Okay. And we did the hat. So we're going to upload the hat. Okay. So we're going to bring that image in. And it's the same way. We're going to hit it as a flat graphic, and we're going to upload. And we're going to upload it. Hello, Crafting Lab. Make sure you come on over to YouTube. Okay. And then now we're going to hit upload again. Again, every time you upload something, Cricut going to try to pretend like they got what you want. So they're going to try to get you over there with the Cricut access. Okay. I love it. I love it. So we're going to go back and we're going to upload. And we want to use, we did the hook. We did the hook. And again, if y'all have any questions as I'm going, just let me know, okay? And I'm just going to name this hook. Upload it. And all I'm doing when it uploads, because look at that. Look at all the hooks that now it's Cricut saying, oh, you don't have to upload it, girl. We got you. I'm just making them smaller. That's all. And then I have a girl that I created using ChatGPT. Well, ain't she cute? She cute. So I got the girl. And again, I made her using ChatGPT, the dolly feature inside of there. So again, I'm going to use the flat graphic. I'm going to name her Fishing Girl. And sometimes I be having some imperfections, but hey, we still learning chat, okay? I still go back and look at Tay's video for chat. All right, and so now all the other ones that we're going to use. Look at the girls over here. They still cute though. They cute. All right, so then I'm also going to utilize. I want to use the text feature. All right, so she has several quotes that she wants, and I need to go find it. So one of them was bait and beauty. Okay. So I'm going to do bait. I think I want bait smaller, and then I'm going to do a different one. Again, y'all are designing with me. But while I do this, if y'all have questions, just let me know. Are not installed on your computer. Okay, it's installed now. So, we can duplicate. Sorry, y'all, I need to talk as I go. My bad. Y'all know I get into it. All right, so for this one, I'm just going to try to be creative with it. And so this theme is going to be black and pink. So we're going to make this Anne a pink color. That's more purple, right? So here's another little trick that I like to do. Hold on. Because I love that Canva has this feature. So I also like to put pink palettes. And then that way you can choose different pink palettes that you like. I said Canva, but I meant Cricut. Okay. So let's open this up. And I think I want to go with this darker pink. So I'm going to take this hex code. All right. And I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to paste it down here. All right. And so there we go. It gave me the pink that I wanted. So now I want bait and beauty. And then we're going to put beauty on top. Oh, that could have been a little fishing hook right there. Look at that. Okay, we're not going to go that deep. Let's pull this up to the front. Okay, so you see how the Anne is after at the bottom, we want to arrange it to the front and we want to bring it all the way to the front. And then that way we can align our beauty to be where we want it to be. Or we can turn it sideways because they're stickers, y'all. So they can be, creative or however, but I don't like it sideways. And if y'all have any ideas or you be like, girl, don't do that, feel free to help me out. Okay. All right. So we just going to do this one plain, Bait and Beauty. And we're going to attach it. No, we're not. Sorry, I keep doing attach. We're going to flatten it. I think I like the bait on top. I feel like you can see and I can make the end smaller. I still want the beauty on top. Maybe center it. So I'm just going to align it together to try to get a center, to get it centered. Let's go up just a little bit. Okay. Bait and Beauty. So we're going to take that one and we're going to flatten it, because when you flatten it, turns it into a print then cut feature. Okay. So all of your print and cut features, if you're creating something in Canva, I keep saying Canva, I'm sorry. If you're creating something in Design Space and you want it to print and cut, you need to flatten it and it'll turn it into your print and cut feature. All right. And so now I'm then going to go and I'm going to do my offset, because I want that sticker look, right? All right. And so I'm going to apply it. Now, if you look, you see it has holes in it, right? Let's zoom in. It has holes in it. But I don't want that space to cut out when I'm using my Cricut. I want it a solid piece, right? I want it to be solid. So I'm going to go and I'm going to hit contour. And I'm going to you're going to click. But I want to hide it all because I don't want none of that to show. All right. So once I do that, you see there's no more space in the middle. So for those of you who were getting it and it was trying to cut out in the little small spaces, that's how you take that part away. But it has to be on the cut. All right. That's how you contour it out. Now I want to change it and I want it to be white. Okay. Oh, that look cute. And so I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to attach. Okay. I'm going to attach. So now I got my Bait and Beauty. We'll deal with sizing later. Okay. So now I want to do the other text was Fishing Fine AF. All right. So that one we're going to do again along the lines of the pink and black. I'm going to do so we're going to do Fishing. And then we're going to do another one. So I like to do it on different lines just in case I want to change the colors and move it around. So maybe I want to do something like that. And then I want to do AF in front. And I'm going to make that. I'm going to make that big. But I want a thinner font. I need a thinner font. I think more like, what's the font? What's the thin font that you put on like, oh my goodness. Done? Isn't it Done? I can't think of what it's called. So I just got to find it. That's what happens when you have so many fonts. This is like a thin one. Okay, I like this one. Let's turn it to the pink. Again, always, if you wanted the images that's in your canvas, the colors that you use will stay up here. So that way you know what colors to keep. So I kind of wanted it to be like sideways, maybe. No. I don't like that font, y'all. I don't like the font. Maybe I thought the thin would look good, but we're just gonna do this one. All right, Fishing Fine AF. Maybe not. Maybe just keeping it here. And then we can still center everything by aligning it. And we're going to center horizontal. Okay. I still feel like it needs to be on. What do y'all think? I feel like y'all super, super quiet. And I know y'all learning and you're following the steps. But what do y'all think? Is anybody live, meaning they're all the way at the end, like right here where I'm at? Or is everybody way at the beginning? I don't know. I kind of like that. Or maybe if I make these. Y'all get what I'm trying to go with? What is this font? I don't know. I'm just going to duplicate this one. And then I'm going to do fine. And then I'll do the AF. All right, let's just do that. And I'm going to align it. Put in corner. Okay. Is the font good? That look all right, right? And then if we make an offset to it, we throw an offset to it. Remember, we want to contour because we want to hide all of the centerpieces. And then I want to make it white. Thank you for your help. All right. And remember, I want to make sure this is attached. Nope. Sorry, y'all. I want to make sure that it's flattened. Mistakes happen. And the flatten just means the top is going to flatten. It's going to print the top and cut all around it. I like that. I like that. Okay, cool. All right. So the other quotes is Black Bold Outdoorsy. And I'm going to do this one all left. And I'm going to take away this line space. If y'all are over on TikTok, come on over to YouTube, y'all. Sorry, it takes a second. I could sit here and move it down, but I like to see because I want to know how I want it. And then let's just see, let's entertain the images. And I want to do a crown. And I want to make sure I want to do filter to free and just see if anything comes. Nah, don't like it. Okay. I'm just going to keep this one simple. Outdoorsy with the period. I'm just going to keep that one simple. And I want to turn this, make sure it's in a print then cut feature. And I want to add an offset because that's going to be my sticker. And I'm going, now it will keep the same offset that you had on your last stickers, okay? So I'm just going to keep that one. And again, I want to take out my contours. And I want to make sure this is white. And actually, let's see what it looks like, pink. We're going to do that one pink. That way it's black, bold, and outdoorsy. Oh, see what happened? I didn't do what, y'all? Somebody tell me what I didn't do. And then I'm going to tell you how to do it. So then I need to hover over both. I'm going to go back to a line, and I want to center it. Nope, not horizontally. Sorry. Vertical. Center. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. It's because it's doing it all the way to the left. I'm just going to move it. There we go. And I'm going to make sure. Why is this? Okay, no, I got to do this over because it's not catching the period that's over here. And I feel like that period was too far anyway, so I'm just going to create a period by itself. Are you kidding me right now? It will not let me move it without making it bigger. All right, whatever. And I'm going to try to get it as close as possible. And then I'm just going to move it close. And then now I'm going to connect the two. I'm going to unite it. And then now I'm going to do my the background, the offset. Okay. There we go. Now it's picking it up. And I want to contour it out. You have to contour it before you connect it. Okay. So now I'm going to, sorry, I need to change that to, what did we say? Pink? We did that pink, right? Yes. All right. And then now we're going to flatten, not attach. And now you got your one image, okay? Our next one is, she want her handle. And I'm going to, that is her handle. We're going to change the font though. Are there any questions about what I'm doing, how I'm creating, how I'm doing the print and cut feature? She wants the capital and lowercase, so we can't use that font. Any questions? No, don't like that one. That is the hardest part with projects, y'all, is finding oh, that's cute, but no. It's finding fonts. Like, cause I like all cap fonts, but nope, that's too bold. We're gonna keep it that. There we go. All right, so this is her handle. So we're going to just add I'm gonna make it, this one I'm gonna do pink, but I'm gonna add her off. I wanna make sure that this is a print then cut feature. And then I'm going to add this to be pink, and it's going to be on the white. So we're going to do an offset. I feel like that's too thick. I feel like that's perfect. We're going to apply it. And then this one is going to be white. Okay. So that's her handle. Uh-oh. And we're going to flatten it. Hey, y'all. Thank you for coming to TikTok. Please come over, click the link in my bio, and come over to YouTube, okay? Thank y'all so much for watching over here. Okay, so now that's her handle. Those are her stickers. So now we're going to go back to the text, and I'm going back over here to see which other ones. This is their couple name. This one is going to be for male and female. So I'm going to do two. I'm going to do a masculine font. And then I'm going to keep hers like this. And I'm going to turn it pink. I like that pink and white. We're going to keep that theme. We're going to do this one. We're going to change it to a print and cut. And we're going to do this one as a pink. And then we're going to do our offset. Y'all should have offsets down pat. I have a Cricut and don't have a clue how it works. I want to learn. Well, you're in the right spot because you came upon a free Cricut workshop. And I don't like it separate, y'all. So we're going to undo that. We want it all as one. So sometimes we can do a letter spacing. Make sure you follow me on TikTok as well. Design Mastery Studio over there. And then on YouTube, I'm also Design Mastery Studio. So let's see. But we are in the middle of a 4-week free Cricut workshop. So if you're just now joining, you came at a good time to be able to learn how to use your Cricut. So today I'm showing you guys how to use your Cricut by making stickers. And that is the print then cut feature. You see, I'm trying to get the and the petty to match, but I also don't want it that thick. Let's go to a 1. Let's go to a 1.5. Nope, let's go to a 1.3. Let's do a 4. Let's just do the 4. Let's apply the 4, and then we're going to contour it out the middle. We're going to hide all contours. There we go. And then we want to make sure that this is white. But yeah, thank you so much, Flower. Yeah, if y'all have questions or like particular ones, where I'm going to show you how to add all of this to a sheet. But again, y'all, I told y'all it's a free workshop, so y'all just got to bear with me. Okay, we're going to do 2 for 1. I'm going to knock this order out, and we're going to get this free workshop. Flatten. I was like, what am I doing? So now that's together. And so now this one is the man's version. So I want to bring the letters in just a little bit. And then I want to change the font, which I probably should have changed the letter first. And we're going to get a masculine. Well, I guess any font could be masculine, but y'all get what I'm saying. It can't look like girly. Oh, that's too bold. I'm just going to do like a regular. No. Like, I feel like copper black. There we go. Keep it simple. And then he wanted royal blue. So again, I like to take palettes. Just my preference, just because Cricut colors doesn't always give. So I'm just going to type in royal blue. And we just going to click. But we want the hex code. That's what we want. So we want this one right here. So 1D3BCF. 1D3BCF. Y'all know I forgot that, right? 1D3BCF. 1D3BCF. I got it. All right. So we got the petties, and then we got our outline. We want to change this to a print then cut feature. I feel like that's almost like purple. Is that too purple, y'all? Let me know what you think. All right, chat. All right. So now I want to do the offset. I feel like I come in just a little bit. Or you know what? I can make his black, and I want the T and the H to mesh. I need to go a little bit more. There we go. We'll do that one. And then we'll make his black with the white outline. Yeah, we'll just keep it black and white. All right. And so now we're going to flatten those two. Okay. I like that. I like that. I like that. What else am I missing? I just want to make sure so he wanted drinking and thanking. And he wanted that. I say he, but it's a couple. So it's a mixed themes. So drinking and thanking. But again, for the men, we just going to keep it simple. We're going to bring the line spacing down to like a 6. Nope, that's too much. Let's do a 5. Let's do a 4.5. There we go. Drinking and thanking. And then we just going to keep that simple. We're going to turn it into that. We're going to add our offset. I think that's perfect. We're going to apply it. We're going to take out our contour. But this one is going to be that royal blue. Now, y'all know I don't forget the color. And I just hope that's not like purple looking. Let me see what this one look like. Let's do this one. I feel like this is more blue. 0504 AA. 0504 AA. 0504 AA. Zero 0504 AA. There we go. And then we're going to do this one as, let's see how it pops with the black. Yeah, we're going to keep it black. All right, we're going to flatten that. All right, so y'all should know exactly how to make how to flatten stickers at this point. And his other one was reeling and dealing. No, willing and drinking. My bad. So I'm going to do this one different so that it's not the same. And then this one is going to be the and sign. And it'll be blue. And then it was drinking. Okay. And so when it does that, you just need to stretch it out a little bit. And with this one, we want to, I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna make these this color. And we're gonna use a smaller and sign, which means more of a thinner font. And it's gonna be with the white background. And then we're going to center it by aligning it. Sorry. There we go. And then we're going to put a white background to it. I feel like we can come down just a little bit on the outline. No, it needs to be a little thicker. Yes, and then we're going to apply that and we're going to contour it out. Hide all contours. All right, and then we're going to turn this one to be white. All right, and then we're going to flatten it. And now we got our reeling and drinking. All right, and then I just want to make sure I didn't miss the major ones she wanted. His was black and royal blue. That's, oh, the queen of the catch. I know she wanted that. Any questions? Anything that anybody has? Because we're almost at the end. So this one's going to be queen. And I kind of want this to be, hello TikTok, come on over to YouTube. This one is going to be in cursive. Y'all know I like my cursive font. And this one is going to be of the we're going to make that small. Then we need to change that font. And then catch. TCH. Like that. Let's put this under that. All right, and so I think I'm going to do the queen and pink, catch and pink, and I'm going to keep that in black, and then the outline is going to be white. And then once I flatten it, it'll turn into a print and cut. Print then cut. Nope. Let's go a little less. All right, we're going to apply that. And I think we got all of our stickers at this point. So now we need to do our contour. I want to hide everything. If you didn't want to hide, you would just click different ones. And I want to turn it white. Now, y'all see right now how it looks kind of weird looking, like it looks like it's a cut feature, right? So once I flatten it, you'll be able to see how it turns clean. So once I highlight everything and I'm going to flatten it, you see how now it looks much better. Okay. All right. So now we need to get all of this. Oh, we need to make our hook. We need to offset our hook. It's thanking. They wanted thanking. They sent me this thanking. Trust me, I asked. I asked. So I'm like, I spelled everything out. It's their, I guess there's like they're saying. So I'm like, okay. I had a question. I want to buy a Cricut, but should I? I like the makers, y'all. I like the makers. But you cannot go wrong. Get what's in your bracket, because the makers, if you're not going to go into the deeper or the thicker cuts, then the explorers are perfectly fine. Hey Val, come on over to YouTube, y'all, and y'all can see the screen. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to turn that white, and I'm going to give her a pink hook. Okay. And then I'm going to turn her pink. Pink hook. All right. And then I'm going to flatten it. What is the difference between the 3 or the 4? Faster, speed, thicker materials. All right. What y'all think? We good? Drinking and thinking, Dylan. Forever Isha. Okay. So I want to make a sticker sheet. Okay. So remember I told you guys, I like to do 2 little sheets, but because this is one, I'm just going to make it one. All right. I'm going to ungroup it. I'm going to get rid of this. So this is my guide, but this is also going to be my sticker sheet. All right. So I am going to turn it back to a basic cut. All right. And I'm going to make it, it's going to be white, but for the sake of, for me to see, I'm going to turn it gray. Okay. All right. I also want to name it. All right. So I'm going to, this is how I make my sticker sheets. I want to do a little bar at the bottom. And it's just something small. All right, this is how you create sticker sheets, okay? What I'm showing you is how to create a sticker sheet with the words, your banner, all of that on your sheets, okay? So I'm now showing you how to get this look, okay? All right. So now that's my banner. I'm going to make it pink so that it matches the stickers. And I know this is 6.75, so this needs to be 6.75. That way it's the full length. All right. And so I'm going to do my brand. So I'm going to do at Design Mastery Studio. Okay. And I'm going to just put it at the bottom. It's going to be small, okay, because I don't need it to be huge. I'm going to change the font. So you see it took away the @ sign. That just means this particular font doesn't have characters. And I could just use my brand, but we're not doing the brand. Yes, y'all. I be really like on with my fonts, but I want something easy to read. So STUDIO. I always have to spell that again. All right. So now I'm gonna bring that in just a little bit, and then I'm going to. We're just gonna see. Maybe they have it. Maybe they don't. TikTok. Nope. All right. So if you wanted to know how do I get like images from the internet, I'll show you. So I'm going to type in TikTok logo. And once you click on it, you want this background to disappear. All right. So you see here, there is no background. I'm going to go to images so you can see it. If I click here, if I hover, you see that it's gray. There's no image. There's no pixel, right? So when I click on it, it's going to make it transparent. That's what you want. This is what you want. You don't want an image that you look at from the front or from the main page and it has this outline. All right. That is not a transparent background. It only turns into the little squares after you click on it. That's how you know it's transparent. So I'm going to right click it and I'm going to save this image. All right. And I'm going to now upload it. Okay. And you see it's still a transparent background. And I'm going to add it. I'm going to keep it as a flat graphic. Keep it as a flat graphic. And I'm going to put TikTok logo. And I'm going to hit upload. All right. That is how you take images that you save. That you ain't got no business in selling. All right. So now I'm just going to make this smaller. And then I'm going to bring this over here. So that way on this sticker sheet, they know that they can find me. This is where they can find me. Okay. And we're just going to keep it that for right now. Okay, cool. All right. So now I want to make this special for her. So I'm going to add a font at the top. And I just want to do her @ so it was @ Forever Isha. Am I spelling it right? EISHA. Forever Isha. And then it's going to be, and then this is I'm going to put sticker sheet. So I'm just for the sake, look, she got a whole little freebie add-on for y'all so that you can see how to connect all the images together so that it stays as a background. All right. So, and then you can make it cute. We're going to make it pink and we're going to, okay, I'm about to say, what is happening? Because remember the background is going to be white and we want to make sure that this is a print then cut feature, which when I flatten it, it'll all be that pink, the print then cut feature anyway. All right. So I don't want to take up a lot of space. All right. All right. So now I'll do the flattening last because I need to size my stickers. So I want to fit as many stickers as possible on here. Hi, thank you. Hi, Taylor. So we are making stickers, guys. So I at least want minimum 1.5 stickers. That's my minimum is 1.5. So Let's see how much we can get on here at 1.5. But this one, like, it don't need to be that big, right? I want to focus on the images and the stickers that she wanted. So an average sticker for cups, I would do, this is for tumblers. So to show y'all, welcome in, y'all. We are making stickers using our Cricut. So welcome in. If you think about, like, this is a Stanley, right? And of course, like, I can't stand, I know my husband did this. He put the longest end on that end. That means I got to unwind everything to get to the right end. I'm like, everybody did that but my husband. But hey, I'm grateful that he did it. Okay. All right. So looking at here, this is going to tell me how big I want my stickers. So I would say 4 width, or actually a 3 width. I got water in here, so I don't want to tilt it too much. But I feel like a 3 width would get where they can put stickers all over, right? Let's stick with a 3. Let's see what a 2.5 look like. This is a 2.5. Maybe we'll do a variety. We'll do a variety of like 2.5 and 3. We'll do a variety. Okay. All right. So for this one, since it's bigger, like this one, we can make a 3. This Forever Isha, what is that one? That's a 3. We'll keep that one a 3. But again, we get to make our sheet however we want it to look. So it'll fit over here. So I'm gonna fit it right here. Or actually, look, I'm gonna make it even better. We're gonna take this word out and the sticker is gonna go up there and they'll be able to take the sticker off. Y'all feel me? You see that? And then that'll be it. That way it'll be the sticker as doubling as the name of the name of the sticker sheet, right? Okay. Oh, y'all. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Can you see it now? I'm sorry. At least y'all know y'all paying attention. Look, I'm sorry. So I had, let me just go back. So I had the word. Remember, I typed in the word up there, but I said instead of doing that, I'm just going to make it to where that's the sticker, right? And so we got our bait. We love this one. So we're going to keep this one as a 2.5. Of course, the petties, we're going to turn that sideways. So basically what I was doing when I did the @ sign, because I can fit it, along the side. So now we're just making the sheets, right? We're now putting everything that we can. And I take that back, y'all. This is going to be 2 different stickers. I totally forgot that we're also doing glow-in-the-dark stickers. So the color stickers we're going to put on a different sheet. All right, so I know like this one is 4. That one we're going to do a 3.5 because that was for the man's cup. And then Queen of the Catch, I'm going to put that one on a glow-in-the-dark, this on a glow-in-the-dark. I love this blackest bow. We're going to keep that one over here. But that height is really small. So let's see what I can get with a 2.5 height. That's a really big sticker, but I feel like that needs to be. Let me just test it. So I'm just going to measure on a cup. That's almost 5. I need that. We're going to go down a little bit. We're going to go down to a 4. Just because I don't want it smaller than the 2. So yeah, I feel like 2 inches. So what I'm looking at up here, y'all, is the sizing. Okay. I have an Air. Which one do you have? So I have several dimps. I have a Maker 3, an Explorer 2. I have 2 2s and 1 1. All right. Okay. So we're going to put that one on there. We know this one is not going to be glow in the dark, but again, we can come down in size. That'll fit like right here. And then we can still bring over some hooks. That's only 1 inch. And then we're going to duplicate. So she got, you know, some hooks everywhere. Y'all, I forgot. We're going to put the other words. Oh, we got a hat. We forgot the hat. The hat needs to go down to a 2. And we just need to make room for it. So right now we're just going over how to create sticker sheets. So this is an actual sheet that we're going to be creating. This is a guide. That's why it's in the background. This is a guide telling me how big the stickers can be. So for this one, we need to come down to a 3. Nope, because that's going to make it too small. So the hat will put in 3D. Okay, the hat will put in 3D. And then this one we can turn sideways and put it up here. So we're not taking up this space. And then I can do another little small, I can do a smaller hat. That's what I'll do. Over here. All right. That's cute, right? So now she got her whole sticker sheet. I have a 2. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. And we're going to cut on the Cricut. So you'll be able to see the start, the end. So I'm showing you guys how to create an actual sheet where the stickers stay on the sheet, but you just peel it off. That's what we're doing. All right. So, now I'm going to create, I don't need a border. So now I want to make sure that this is white, right? I want to make it white. And I want to connect, pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. This is another one. I want to connect my square, my logo, my name, and all I'm doing is hitting the control. My sticker sheet, the word sticker sheet, and the square. And I want to, my bad. I gotta do it all over. I want to, hold on, let me go do it again. I want to flatten it. Hold on, y'all. Something went off. I changed it white. Why is it turning black? Hold on, y'all. Do I still have a black square somewhere? I should not have a black square anywhere. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see why it's taking it black. Give me a second. Because of the words? Okay. There we go. Okay. I found it. Okay. My bad, y'all. My bad. I had a moment. Okay. So I'm going to click everything, right? I want to click the background. I want to click the square, the words, and the logo. And I want to attach it. Okay. And then, so now you see that my image is attached, right? It's still going to be a print then cut. Hold on. I'm going to flatten it. Why is it turning black, y'all? Hold on. It's giving me an issue. Let's undo it all. Hold that thought, y'all. Because I don't know why it's giving me a hard time. Okay, let's try this again. I've never had this issue. Because when I flatten it, it should flatten. But why is it turning it black? Yes, I'm making Kiss Cut stickers. Sorry. It's because I don't have this as... That's why. I think I got it now. I'll tell y'all what I just did here in a second. I think I just figured it out. I did. Okay, I know what I did. So I'm gonna go back because we all make mistakes. So anytime it goes back to from a cut to a cut, it's gonna turn it black. So I should have turned this white first, made sure this was a print then cut, and then now if I go and do everything that I need, I'm going to flatten it. Okay. And so now everything is where I want it to be. Okay. I'm going to take this and I'm just going, for right now, I'm just going to group it. Okay. You see now this is on top. I want to put this in the back. I want to arrange it to the back. Okay. And then now I'm going to arrange how I need it. But I just didn't want nothing to overlap. I feel like this is good. Make sure nothing's going off. Okay. So now these are my cut features, right? My print then cut feature. Now I'm just going to attach it to the page. Okay. So this was flattened. This is attached. Did y'all catch that? All right. So I just want to make sure everything. So this is all flattened. And then this is attached. Okay. So now we good. So now when we go to cut, it's going to print and cut this, but then it's going to cut out the word. So let me show y'all that again. All right. So right now, this is separate. This is a print then cut. All right. This I want to stay on the page. I don't want this to cut out. I don't want nothing to happen with this one. Right? This is just going to be a page and it's going to cut around this outside. But everything on this page is flattened. So it's onto the page. It's not going to cut these words out. So now I'm going to take these images. Okay, I'm going to take these images and I'm going to put
Someone was detected at your home front door.
Sorry about that. I'm going to put that over here. And now I'm going to take it both together and I'm just going to attach it to the bottom. I don't want to flatten it. If I flatten it, it's not going to cut the middle. It's just going to cut the outside. So all I did was attach it so that it cuts on this page. Okay. So now I have this page. I'm going to go and that's done. So now I'm going to detach this because I still want to keep my base. Okay, I still want to keep my base, but I want to unflat because I want to make this glow in so they know what the difference is. You can tell, but the dark sticker sheet. But can't nobody say they didn't know. Okay, so now this is going to be the glow in the dark set. Uh-oh. I don't want to move nothing. I'm going to ungroup this because I'm going to use some of them. some of these stickers again. Okay, so I'm going to ungroup, figure out where I want this to go. I feel like that's enough space. All right, so now I'm still going to make this gray until I get all my stickers on the sheet. Okay. Oh my, not it blended in. Okay, so that way it blends, so I can see where I'm putting stuff on the sheet. So I'm just going to put the white ones on here because it's the glow in the dark feature. Okay, so should have another one of these. This will be glow in the dark. We're going to do a hook, and my sizings are the same as I used earlier. We're going to do a Forever Isha, and then this is not that. Well, we'll give him one, but you see how it's behind? We need to arrange and bring him to the front. Okay, that'll be glow in the dark. Don't forget our hat. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't put an offset on our hat, y'all. You don't have to. I just like an offset. I just think it looks cute on stickers. Okay, that one's cool. And then we're just going to make that white. All right, and then we're just going to flatten that. Okay, so now we got a hat, and I'm gonna give her 2 hats because then I can fit something up here. We got our little fishing girl over here, and actually we can make her bigger. And so this is all about just playing and moving things around to your liking. It doesn't have to be a certain way, unless, you know, of course, aesthetic. You want it to be nice, but not but. There is no but. You want it to be nice. So I'm just angling things so that it fits. I feel like on this page, she can be a little bigger. No, a 2. She can be a little bigger. And this is the glow in the dark set. We can do another hook. And this hook can go sideways. And then the hat can go here. All right. I'm just making sure nothing is overlapping before I turn it white. Okay, so remember, this is our backing. Our backing, oh, I didn't connect it yet. But our backing is going to be connected, but I have to change it to the color I want first. So I'm going to change the backing first to white, making sure that it's a print then cut feature, which it is. And then I'm going to go and get my square, my name, my logo, and the words. And I'm going to flatten that to this page. Okay. So now I just have all of this is one page. You see that? It's one page. It's connected. It's one. Now I'm going to take all of this and I'm going to just click. I'm going to just group it for right now. Okay. That way it stays together. I don't want it to move because I had it perfectly put. So now I'm going to put it, layer it wherever I want it to go. All right, so I felt like there is good. Now I'm going to highlight the 2 and I'm going to attach it. If I flatten it, it's going to do exactly what the other one did, where it's not going to cut. But now it's, if you look, it's 2 separate. The attach is 2 images. I have the flattened image, which is your base, and then I have just my grouped images, which is on top. Okay, so now I am good to go. So now we're going to delete this. Actually, for now, we're just going to hide just in case we ever need to come back and have it. So now we have this sticker set, And then we have our die cuts, right? Let me try to zoom out so y'all can see it better. Okay. So these are going to be our die cut stickers. This is going to be our, what's happening here with this one? Hold on, y'all. She's messed up here. I think it's just doing that. I think it'll be fine. So we have our 2 kiss cut stickers, and then we have our 1 die cut stickers. Okay. Remembering this one is going to be a glow in the dark. This one is, and these 2 are going to be glossy. All right. So I'm going to show you guys what paper we're using. Again, we're going to be using the A-Sub Inkjet vinyl stickers. Okay. Vinyl stickers. Everything that y'all see me use, you can find in my storefront as well as my TikTok shop. Okay. All right. So we got our stickers. And that glow in the dark one is super cute, y'all. So we're going to take 2 of these. And I'm going to do my 2 glossies first, and then we're going to do our glow in the dark. So that's why I wanted a white background, because on a regular, like in a normal day, you can see that glow look. So that's why I kind of wanted it to be still glow in the dark. I mean, white. Sorry. I didn't want to do a color one because I was worried about how it's going to look. So let's hope that it prints perfect in our printer. All right. So now we're going to do the 2 whites, which is our die cut, and then our sticker sheet is going to go. So now I'm going to take you back to the screen. Okay. And each image is going to be a different mat. Okay. So now the fun part is now you're going to cut all of this on your Cricut. Okay. So we hit make it. Make sure you drink your water. Those of you watching on TikTok, thank you so much. But make sure y'all come on over to YouTube. Hey, buddy. I'm on camera. I'm on camera. You can't come into the camera. So give it a second to load. All right, so you see everything now is perfectly on each one of your mats. Nothing moved, nothing changed, nothing. It is all in its right spot. Okay, you see how everything is in the right spot. Okay, so we're going to print this one first. Let me just get everything over to the printer. Y'all got to remind me. Let me make sure the glow in the dark is last. It is. Okay. Y'all got to remind me now. Ugh. The glow in the dark is last. Okay. Okay. So I am using a Epson EcoTank 2850. That is what I use. All right. So I just put my paper in the printer and I'm going to hit continue. Okay. My material size. Now, if you had a longer sticker sheet, then you can change it to be like I use legal. If I'm using a lot of stickers, I do use the legal size. I haven't used the other size because I don't have a wide format printer. My printer only prints 8.5 wide, but I can use this 14.5. So you want to make sure that your material size is correct, and then you're going to hit continue. Okay. This part is so important. Oh, you know what, y'all? So I had to uninstall my printer. And I don't think I put the drivers back, but we'll see. So this is telling you about the sensor marks. This is what I was telling you about, how the Cricut reads where to cut. This is called a sensor mark. Okay. These are sensor mark, and you're going to have a little triangle in the top corner that's going to show you where it's going to be facing up. Okay, so now we're going to click next. So now I keep on my bleed, okay, especially with my die cuts. That means it just gives you an extra outline for your images, okay? And then I always use system dialog. You always want to make sure that it is the right printer that you're using. In this case, it is. And then you want to hit print. So because I turned on my system dialog, it's going to bring up my drivers. And I don't think I reinstalled my drivers. Bless you. I don't think I did. Let's see. So making sure my printer over here is going, and you want to hit preference. No, I did not. So if you had your drivers, if this is what comes up, you do not have your drivers downloaded. So I guess this is perfect to show. Your drivers are not downloaded. Your drivers gives you extra settings that you can use to make your images better. Okay. So I'm going to go to my paper quality, and I'm still going to do it on a glossy paper. It is a glossy paper, and I'm going to do color. Right here, I like a normal. You could do high quality, but I like my normal works just fine. And that's it. That's all I'm going to change. Okay. But a lot of times people do not change it to glossy, and their stickers start to smear. Okay. And then my layout, everything is good. Okay. So now I'm just going to hit okay, and I'm going to hit print. So now the Cricut system design space is going to send it to my printer. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see why it's not connecting. It turned on. I told you I've been having issues with my printer. That's why my husband got me a new one for my birthday. Give me 1 second. Now it's trying to connect to my Cricut. All right. So it did. Okay. Huh? So hold on, y'all. This is not a Cricut issue. This is just because, oh, you're right. Anniversary. I said birthday, but he corrected me. I was like, what is he talking about? Anniversary. Give me a second, y'all. So my printer was having connection issues. So it did not print, but let's see. This is why I uninstalled it, because it was giving me so many issues. Let's just hope that it doesn't give me a problem now. It's still giving me the same problem. Give me a second, y'all. I'm so sorry. I thought I had fixed this. It says it's an error. Open print queue. So it's in here. I'm going to cancel the jobs. All right. So it's sending to it. It's just not sending it to print. Let's see. So we're going to try this again. So you can always click back up here to print it and then just redo your print. So let's see. I just cleared everything. It always want to mix up when you're trying to show something, right? Hello. Hi. I've been here. We're on YouTube though. We are on week 4, y'all. We've been here for 4 weeks straight with our Cricut free workshop? Somebody else asked that. I was like, in the middle of a workshop? Let's see if it prints. Nope, because it usually goes straight. Baby's doing that again. If it get all the way to this. Hold on, y'all. I'm live on TikTok, which is the same name. But TikTok can't see anything. Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening. TikTok can't see anything but the crickets. Y'all will be able to see the crickets once I get over there. Let's try the other mat. Let's see if the other mat gives us problems. Making sure it's not the glow in the dark sheet. Let's just see. Sometimes it's the same, the one. It's a Cricut problem because I'm having the same problem yesterday. Okay. So the Cricut is giving us problems with printing. Yeah, I totally uninstalled everything the other day because I was in the middle of an order. I was in the middle of the order. Yep, it says it's an error. It's not connecting. The Cricut is not connecting to the printers. And you know what? Now that I think about it, somebody messaged me and said, I'm having issues printing, but I was thinking they were talking about from the iPad. You see how it's giving an error? Okay, hold on, y'all. We're going to figure this out because it just happened. So because I don't have no drivers, this is good for y'all to see. Mistakes happen, problems happen. Okay, cool. I'm the same way over there too. I'll go follow. Oh, thank you. I know it's always when you live. Like, I don't understand. And it says default. I know that. I don't know why it's giving me so many problems. But I'm going to uninstall it really quick. I'm going to remove it. And then I'm going to add the device back. And let's see. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be so mad if it don't do it, y'all. Give me a second. I see you, Dimps. Thank you, girl. All right, let's see. If we add it manually. And I do only have one. Mine stopped doing that once the Cricut had the update. Mine did too. That's why I was just telling them. Like, I just did an update and it acted up. Okay, I have to purchase a new printer. Which one is a good one? Are you trying to do wide format printer or like a regular size printer? Hey. Now, look. Now it's saying no printers were found. Okay, y'all. I'm so sorry. Let me go over to the printer. I love my printer, even though it's giving me a problem. My Wi-Fi is on. The Wi-Fi is connected. I don't know. A regular printer. I know it's giving me problems right now, but even the new printer that my husband got me is a 2850. I love EcoTank. I feel like the ink lasts the longest. For journals, Oh, journals, I love lasers. It prints faster, but I love the way an inkjet cover is, but I love the laser for my inserts. I love the laser for my inserts. Babe, it's doing the same thing. Um, where it won't print. Okay, so it says connect to Rose Beauty. I did okay. It says follow any instructions on the screen. I said okay. Y'all get to see some back end. See? Uh-oh, I'm missing comments. Hold on, sorry. Do you have a maker 4? I was thinking invest in one, but I don't have a 4, but I do want a 4. I do want a 4. You on camera right here. So it says I can add the Bluetooth device. And I want to hit next. At first it said that I want to connect. I said yes, and now it's not doing nothing. Maintenance. Wi-Fi direct. All right, let's try again. You can't be in the screen, Papa. Let's refresh it. And then let's add the device using Wi-Fi. I don't know why I was trying to hit this. If y'all have any questions while we wait, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure they're set up on this. They are. I only have one Wi-Fi. Have you shut down your Cricut and check for updates? I did. I think it's just something with the new one because we literally had to, I uninstalled my entire printer, which is why I don't have the proper drivers, is because I uninstalled everything out of it. But I can try. Okay, so I'm going to do, look, when I go to connect, it's bringing up my printers. And I go to next. And then it tells you to go, what brand for laser? Oh, brother has a good brand. HP. See? This is crazy. Thank y'all for still rocking. Look, I got to get it fixed. It's an order. I'm like, I got to get it fixed. I'm gonna try one more time, and then I'll have hubby unplug everything, and we'll cancel because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what is. It's not doing nothing over there. Not everything froze. You're welcome, love. But there's a couple of different lasers out there. Thank y'all, YouTube, for hanging in there. I'm so sorry. I'll have to cut this out of the replay because now it's just moving, but it's not doing anything. Is it? No, it's nothing on the screen. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm working on a 2850 Epson Eco Tank. Now, again, I do print. For my planners and journals, I print on my Epson Eco Tank 2850. I generally think, like they said, it's the update. Let me control. Follow the instructions on the screen. All right, so now it's saying connection request. I hit OK. It says connecting. And then now it does nothing. Yeah. All right, babe, let's try to uninstall it. Not uninstall. Well, I still need to get the printer connected back because I uninstalled it. So that's the problem it's giving me right now. And then we can undo the Cricut. Thank y'all, YouTube, for rocking. Nope, they failed. If I add it manually, any IT folks out there? Yeah, I print my inserts as well. I do it on a laser printer as well as my inkjet. It just depends on what I'm doing at that time. Planner season is coming. Well, it's always planner season, but when I say planner season, I mean because a lot of people buy it from me for the holidays. So that's what I'm about to do soon. Like that's going to be the serious awareness planners. But yes, I do print my inserts as well. Follow any instructions on the screen. All right, here we go again. It says to press OK to approve. I did. And now I won't do anything. So it's connecting to it. It's just not connecting to it. Hello, Miss Dominique. I would tell you to come to YouTube, but we having some technical difficulties. Yeah, I don't know. Let's can you take that out, babe, and put regular paper in it? The regular paper is over there. I think it's right here, the blue. Just make sure it's just right here. Just make sure it's the plain paper. Like make sure it says 20 pounds. Like it don't say 6 pounds. Okay, let's see. We're gonna completely and I'm gonna go print a test page and that should give me my IP. Sorry, TikTok. Sorry, YouTube. I'm trying to get the Epson 2840. They're all the same. Okay. They're not all the same, but those that close together, you're fine. But I don't think they're that price wise. They're not, unless it's a gift. I must say I don't think they're that far off. So what I'm doing is I print a status sheet so that I can get the IP address, and then I can take the IP address and try to install it that way. I didn't even think. Okay, so my IP address should be on here. It is. All right. So now I'm going to try to add a device manually. What ebook? So the ebook tells you, it has all of my every step I just did for my stickers. That's what the ebook entails. How to create stickers using your Cricut.
Someone was detected at your home front door.
Okay. Now it's printing 100 pages. Okay, let's see if this connects. You're welcome. But we're live on YouTube. Hey, Blessed. We're having problems, y'all. And sometimes in crafting, this happens. And we figure it out and we reconvene. Well, this is the perfect time for y'all to ask questions. I can't show y'all my IP address, but it's trying. Okay, I said no. It's asking for the host name. Okay. And then it's asking for the port name. I don't see port name. Port name. I printed out the sheet. Oh. That's the host name. I just added a device and then it said it was good and now it's not here anymore. I'm sorry, y'all. I guess I'll have to, if it don't work, I have to show y'all a video. Can we unplug it maybe? I'm not getting all the way back there. This is unfortunate. I was excited. Taylor says she has one and she loves hers. Right now, I'm just trying to get it to connect back to the computer, and then I'll deal with the Cricut. But while I was doing that, we are going to save. We're going to save it. I don't even have this font. Okay, so let's just save it. You plugged it back in, baby? Mm-hmm. Well, phone died. Let me hit save. Okay. All right, it's back on. Mm-hmm. All right, we unplugged the printer. Thank y'all for processing with me. Is it asking anything on the screen? Mm-hmm. It says follow. Yeah, I don't know what the Cricut Workshop I mean, with the design space. Well, somebody else said they had the same issue when they did the update. Sorry, I had to eat some chips. Commercial break. It says connecting. Nope. I don't know, y'all. Any more IT out there? Any more ideas? And it only does it when I try to print from Cricut. I done unplugged it. I don't know. If I do manual direct, it does the same thing. Let me go to Epson and let me download the driver. Let me just download the driver again. Remote printer driver. I don't know. I only want my printer driver. I don't understand. Remote allows your print anywhere. I don't want that. Okay, this is what I want. Not Android. I don't know what Windows I got. How do I find? I'm sure I could just go to my settings, right? System maybe. About. Okay. And it's asking for this operating system. All right. It's a 7. No. 11. I don't know. It don't tell me the system, y'all. It gives me the bit, but I don't know which Um, I'm just gonna go with this one. How do I know what Windows it is? Anybody know? I don't see an 11. It says 11. Oh, Windows 11? 11 generation? No, that's not it. Mm, I say I don't have any ITs on here. Oh, here we go. Windows 11. Go. Mm, I don't know. What's remote print? I'm just going to do it all. Let's just do it all. Because maybe it's missing something. That's why I won't connect. Let's see. It's installing. We just had a mini IT class, y'all. Either way I go, I got to get it fixed. Well, for those of you who are here, my name is Farron. I'm the creator behind Design Mastery Studio. And we are in the middle of a free Cricut workshop, how to create stickers. And we're having technical difficulties with our printer. It is, well, first, Cricut wasn't connecting, which I do believe is a Cricut issue because after the update, it happened to me on something else. So let's see. Thank you for using Cricut, not Cricut, Epson. All right, next. So now I'm at the setup. My tanks are good. All right, I just did a complete re-download of the Epson drivers. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, Baltimore. Let's see if this fixes the issue. So what I did was I went to the Epson to download. And so we're going to connect it Wi-Fi. Y'all know we don't be reading stuff. I gotta get better at that. So I reinstalled all of the drivers for the EcoTank 2850. Network name, which is our now it's trying to connect to the printer. I moved it, y'all, because I don't know what it's going to be asking. Any questions out there? So we also do planners. We do all things, honestly, all things, y'all. But the next most requested outside of Cricut workshops was my journal and planner workshops. And that is coming back soon. So be on the lookout for that. We did pause all orders for the workshop. Well, except orders that align with the workshop. That's how the sticker order got in. But we did all other orders we stopped. Thank you for liking the live. So yeah, we'll be back. TikTok, we'll be back. We need to get our watch hours up on YouTube, y'all. Oh, snow globes. That's another thing that people were asking about. So, and don't forget, we do have a cake topper workshop that will be coming up as well. Because with the holidays coming and you guys wanted to do your own cake toppers and party favors and things like that. So be on the lookout for that. TikTok, we should be back soon. It says installing. Let's see. If you're just not joining us, we are in the middle of a Cricut workshop of making stickers, and our printer had some technical difficulties. So we are doing a live reboot of our printer because stuff happens. And I think it's important for y'all to know that no matter how seasoned you are in whatever you're trying to do, things happen and you have to reset. So that is where we are. That is where we are. It says that it's installing the Epson Net print. But it's all the way at the end. Has anybody had this issue? Has anybody had this issue? I can't play music, y'all, because we're live on YouTube and we can't play music. Yes, I have. I can't remember what I did to get it working. Well, it's weird. We did a reinstall. I had to reinstall the 20 several times. See? And I feel like it's taking forever. I'm supposed to be meal prepping today, y'all. How do you get your Cricut to print full-size sticker sheets? Well, that's what we're trying to do now, but it's acting up. I'm trying to show you guys how to print a sticker sheet. There's no reason it takes this long. And don't y'all come for me and my tabs. I feel like it's stuck. I don't feel like it's doing this because it's supposed to. I said, did it do anything? Please select printer. There's no printer to select. Mm, we can get rid of this one. Now we just gotta find, where did I put the download at? Here we go. So instead of trying to do everything, nope. Printer driver contains the printer driver. So maybe if I just do the driver instead. Let's see if that does anything. I don't know where you are, YouTube. Let's see. English. Maybe if I just do the driver back, it'll connect. Thank y'all. No worries, sweetie. It's not your fault. Oh, thank you. I done missed another workshop. Yes, you did miss the workshop. But we at the end of the workshop. If it let us be great, our printer is giving us a hard time. So we had to redo um we had to redo we're rebooting now to reinstall our printer. That's what we're doing now. Hi, Miss Shawanda. Is it turned on? It's on. I'm on YouTube. All right, so it says to enter this. Okay, that's not the IP address. The IP address. That's not it. Make sure the printer is on and connected. We were making stickers, but then our printer went out. I do have a VIP Plus package to this workshop. It comes with the cake topper workshop. It comes with all of the replays, even when they come down from YouTube. It comes with 50% off all my future workshops that I do by myself. Some other stuff, but it's linked in my bio. But I don't know why. I don't know what is happening. This is what it's doing. Click the manual button. Printer not found. IP. This should not be this hard, y'all. Sometimes you just have to walk away. Let's see. Because it's not, I don't understand what's happening, that it's not connecting. And at this point, I don't know if it's the updates, the Cricut, I don't know. I'm not even touching the Cricut. Right now, I'm just trying to get the computer to connect back to the printer. So like I'm not even using the printer, the Cricut. Like I'm not even in the Cricut software, you know? Mm-hmm. Existing ports. Okay. All right. I think we're back. Let's print a test page. Nope. It say it could not connect. Is the printer turned on? Yes. We try. How did you learn how to Cricut? I've been going down a rabbit hole all day. No. Honestly, videos, watching people like me. Um yeah, that's really how I learned. But if you have a particular question, feel free to ask. Yeah, it says could not print test page. All right, well, at least it's connected. Let's just see if it'll do the Cricut. Let's just see. Let's entertain ourselves. Oh, you know what? Let me go to Word. Let me go print from there. Nope. It's in the print queue. Word document is there, but it's not printing. And it usually connects pretty fast. Do you have 3 Cricut machines? I have 4. So it's here. Hey, Misha. And it's connected. It's now here. And if I go to print test page, it says cannot print test page. We are just trying to figure out the problem of the printer and why it's giving us errors. Thank y'all for liking the live. I appreciate y'all. Just remember, y'all, we over on YouTube. It says the connection strength is very good. So it's connected. It says it's very good. Why won't it delete this? What'd you say, C2? Why is it giving me an error? Okay, maybe now if I turn it off and turn it back on. Oh, man. Don't listen to me. What you mean? What you mean? All right. So I'm trying to print a test page. Yeah, this was only supposed to be until 2 o'clock. No, 3 o'clock. And I needed to do some meal prepping. Printer is there, but it's not connected. And for real, for real. So if I remove it, I install. I don't know what else to do. I don't I I don't understand why it's giving me this issue. I don't know what else. No, it's my printer. It's not my Cricut. Printer setup. I have to load all that back up. I'm not doing all that today. Um, Network settings. Wi-Fi setup. Recommended. Can we try to maybe reconnect it? If you can do that part. No, reconnect it. And these stickers was cute. The stickers was cute. No worries, no worries. Let you see the stickers. You gotta go to YouTube. Hold on, I'll show you in a second. For those of you who are here, go click on my link in bio into YouTube, and the stickers are on the screen. No, I can do both. Are you on the TV? If you're at home, you can take YouTube on your TV, or you can minimize this and go to YouTube on your phone. But if you can't, if you give me a second, I'll show you. Thank y'all, YouTube, for sitting and waiting, y'all. Numbers dropped a little bit, but it's okay. What did it say? Did it say complete before that? I was asking what it said.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. And it said the connection was fine. You never get the notifications. You have to turn. Did you turn it on? You have to turn on this after you subscribe. You have to turn on the notifications. I don't know, babe. Do you have any suggestions?
My only suggestion is just swap out to the other one, but shit, there's a lot of stuff to do to it.
And it could be my computer. Maybe it's the computer. Maybe I should restart. Okay, YouTube, I'm going to close out. Oh, look, she just came over. Here you go. They go to the stickers. So it's 3 sticker sheets. You can't really see it, but because it's white and the stickers are white. But I feel like we've tried. Thank you. I feel like we've tried everything but restart the computer. So I'm going to restart the computer. If y'all want, you can rush back over to TikTok really quick. I'll leave TikTok up. What was that? Deidre. If y'all can go back onto TikTok, and then that way y'all will know when I come back. So TikTok is just Design Mastery Studio, and then I'll let y'all know when to come back over here. I'm going to close the live right now. Thank y'all for still rocking, though. Okay.